It is official Teoscar rumors watch right now. What is going on with Teoscar? Is he going to be a Dodger? I'm going to get to that story. Could the Yankees even be going after Teoscar if they don't get Soto? There's talk about that too as well. Also, the quote of the day that is from the man himself, Teoscar. Going to hear from him. And Dodgers signing of Adames from the Brewers. That's growing more traction. And I predicted that a long time ago. Brad Stradamus on that one. All right, let's get down to business. First, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn on those notifications. Let's get her going. Dodgers Digest, fastest growing Dodgers YouTube page in the history of YouTube. Okay. More Teoscar rumors floating around. I'm getting tired of this, man. Okay. It's my first year doing this. And so I see the game that a lot of the places play. And the sporting news put out this article. And I saw it last night. And when I saw the article last night, I got pissed. I was just like, what? There's no way. All right. You want to know what I'm talking about? What is the headline that the Sporting News put out yesterday night when I was going through my little research stuff before I went to bed? Boom. You ready to know what it is? Dodgers $71 million star could be poached by the Giants after they miss out on Juan Soto. Shut the front door. There is absolutely, as my dad used to say, not only no, but hell's no. Okay? There is no way. I mean, pigs would literally have to fly before the Dodgers would let that happen. Do you think? And I don't care who. Go ahead and chime in on me. I'll bring it right now. Let's send it because I'll tell you right now. I don't care what the Giants offer him. And you're gonna say, "Well, it's money. It's business." There's no way. Teoscar is a stand-up dude. He is never going to do that. There would be absolutely no way. That's why this story to me is a piece of crap right there. All right. Here's what they're saying. Giants are expected to be legit suitors for Juan Soto. And this is the reason they're talking about it, right? This is according to the New York Post, John Heyman. John Heyman knows a little bit of stuff, right? The Athletics, Jason Stark, too, as well, revealed the team does not have a meeting set up with, like the other teams do, with Soto. So does that mean the Giants are not in play for Soto at all? Suggested that if they're out of the Soto race, they may pivot and try to sign Hernandez. Freaking no way would that ever happen. There's no way. Why is that even a story? Okay, so Soto doesn't want to play in SF. Well, there's a problem there. What, he doesn't want to have to step over poop as he's walking to the stadium? So this is my whole point. That story is absolutely bogus. Because and if you know anything about the Dodgers, and if you know anything about the kind of stand-up guy that Teoscar Hernandez is, then you know there is no freaking way. There's no way that dude would go play for the Giants. Okay? It's it's not about the money. He's a stand-up guy. He's a very religious Christian guy. It's not about the money to that man. It's about the legacy. And he found a home with the Dodgers and he wants to keep that home. And he's a huge fan favorite. The amount of viewer mail that I've got regarding Teoscar Hernandez is through the roof. Everyone loves this guy. The Dodgers would be doing themselves the biggest disservice in the world if they were to get rid of him. This would be something that you would never even think about doing. All right. And then just when it can't get any worse than that, more stupid headlines. Here's another one. Yankees could swipe Dodgers $70 million fan favorite if they lose out on Juan Soto. Shut up. Is everybody high? What has happened to the world here? What has happened to the world of sports and sporting news? Just what do they just take a dart and say, all right, he's going to the Yankees, he's going to the Giants. He's like, come on, man. There is no way. I mean, I think that's even more of a hell's no than the last one going to the Giants. But then again, we got to put the stories out. Here we go. If the Yankees were to somehow poach one of the Dodgers' most beloved championship players, however, Los Angeles would have to stop laughing for the moment. Well, you know what? LA is going to continue to laugh because that ain't going to happen, buddy. That ain't going to happen. That's like, it's just not going to happen. Dodgers All-Star outfielder and fan favorite Teoscar. That's what I'm saying. Silver Slugger Award, right? Free agent. His desire to return to LA is he's all about it. If the Yankees were somehow unable to retain their own superstar Juan Soto, They could mess the Dodgers plan up in a major way. No way. If the Dodgers have the plan to get him, what are they going to do? Well, we'll give him $100 million. No one's going to do that, right? He's right about that 70, 75 million. If he gets 80 for 3 years, that's a big number right there. But that's about where that is going. So another one saying, so I will say this right now. There is no way Teoscar Hernandez would ever be a Giant and will ever be a Yankee. So Giant fans, if you happen to be paying attention to this, or Yankee fans, if you happen to be paying attention to this, don't get your hopes up, man, right? Don't get your hopes up because it ain't gonna happen. All right? That brings us to the quote of the day, Dodgers Digest quote of the day. And who does that come from? It comes from the man himself, Mr. Teoscar. Here's what Teoscar said to the fans. He said this on Instagram just, I think it was yesterday or the day before. What a year. I want to take the moment to thank all the fans for their incredible support throughout the season. You are the driving force that pushes us to give our best every game. Your energy and passion are felt in every corner of the stadium. That is why this dude is loved by Dodger fans around the world. He's not going anywhere. Dodgers will sign him. You can put a million bogus stories out on Teoscar going to another team, but I'll tell you right now, ain't going to happen. And like I said, I'll drink coffee out of my shoe if that dude is not a Dodger, because he is going to be a Dodger. So just, you know what I'm saying. All right. Getting a little, I got to calm it down, man. Doctor told me I should try some decaf. All right. Next headline. Dodgers predicted to land Brewers $155 million superstar in a blockbuster signing. I mean, it's not that blockbuster. I mean, I pretty much broke that news like at the end of the season, like the day after they won the World Series. I was already talking about this, that he looks like it's going to be the guy. And who are we talking about? I'm talking about Adames. David Brown of Deadspin recently predicted that Adames would land. So would, not that he's gonna, but would land a 6-year deal at a $155 million contract to become a Dodger. So that's still the numbers on that one. That's what they're still looking at. Do you think Adames will be a Dodger? Do you think do you think they'll sign him? I think so. And so, last thing I'm going to say about it. All the Teoscar rumors, don't fuel into him. He is going to be a Dodger. I guarantee he's going to be a Dodger. There's no doubt that man will be a Dodger when the dust is settled, all right? That's just how it is. Teoscar will be a Dodger. You know what? And Walker Buehler will also be a Dodger. I'm going to guarantee that Walker Buehler and Teoscar will be two guys that are definitely signing and definitely going to be on the team come 2025, right? So that's going to do it for Dodgers Digest. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on those notifications because we're not going anywhere. The fastest growing Dodger YouTube page in the history of YouTube, and it's right here, Dodger Digest. I'm Brad J. Always remember, people, think blue.